What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Call of Duty 2015 video here today. The last 24 hours have been absolutely ridiculous in terms of hints, reveals, leaks, all that kind of stuff. Anything really focusing on the next title, it's all going down right now. Firstly, I want to say much earlier than last year. This is honestly something really weird to me that it's coming this early, but I am definitely looking forward to it. Another thing being that we're going to be covering all of this here. I guarantee you by the time of this video going up, there's going to be even more stuff to talk about. We'll be recapping it all here again tomorrow if there's anything that we missed. If you guys have anything that you want to say to me or get to me, point out, be sure to follow me on Twitter and tweet it at me. My notifications and interaction with you guys are just off the hook right now. It's incredible how much you guys are feeding into this with me. We're on a massive scavenger hunt together. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And for this one, this is a giant recap of everything. So let's try and hit 200 likes here again on this video. I think we can definitely do it. But moving over into the actual content, like I said, I know there's going to be some stuff that I probably completely miss, or some stuff that comes out immediately after it's actually live. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. There is so much stuff going on right now, and I can't wait to bring you guys the rest of this going on into the next days to weeks and up until the reveal, all that kind of stuff. So enough blabbering on, enough of the shameless plugs. Let's get right into it. First thing being what came out almost immediately after my video came out yesterday on the Snapchats. We did get two more, this one also including a sun over the water, as well as a brand new video. Now I'll play that on screen for you guys. Now check it out.
Imagine somewhere calm. Imagine somewhere safe. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest.
So that one is pretty creepy, but also pretty calming at the same time. Our narrator here is telling you to think of something pretty much that eases your mind. If you take a look at the actual individual frame by frames, there are some really intriguing, happy images, but also some really creepy and eerie ones that almost seem like a massive mental struggle here, trying to get rid of some bad memories, whatever it may in fact be. There are a ton of images hidden throughout this that really seem to play to the darker portion of Call of Duty, seeing that there are bugs trapped, what appears to be a cow at a slaughterhouse, and a bunch of crows, but then it all goes to one singular point, the frozen forest. Right now we have absolutely no clue as to what this means. There are some theories, but nothing that really sticks and really seems too plausible. Now, the other Snapchat that we got, the sun over the water, that appeared to be just something very random and not really out there, but if you do apply the right filters to it, you can see that it says Dr. Salim in the background of the actual image. Now, if you guys do follow the actual Call of Duty Snapchat, if you're actually seeing these snaps, you'll have maybe noticed that they changed their name that is presented to public users to Dr. Salim. So obviously there's something here going on about that. Nobody really knows exactly what this really means. There are some guesses and hints towards what was an actual person, Dr. Salim Diamond, and was actually a war survivor who has an autobiography detailing the accounts of World War II that he lived through from 1940 to 1945. Now, whether this actually ties in at all or not, that's something that would be a bold new move for Call of Duty, using an actual person directly correlated with the game, and not just as reference, but legitimately mentioned and used in the likability of a Call of Duty game. That's something that would be a little bit new, but that is all speculation right now. Now, going back to some more Snapchat stuff, the one lone tree frame from the Snapchat, if you do take a filter to that also, you can see that there is a trident in the background. Now, there are a ton of people making guesses on this, some great thoughts and theories, but what kind of stands out to me is the Washington Conference back in 1943. That was symbolized by using a trident, but what this actually was a conference between the UK and the US meeting to decide the moves of the World War. That included attacks on Nazi Germany, the Pacific War, and invading the rest of Europe to try and make advances towards winning the war. Now, another way that this could definitely go is with the Navy SEALs. Their insignia, also known as the SEAL Trident, it is earned by completing the BUDGE training, which is basic underwater demolition and SEAL team training. So that's something that could definitely tie in here as well, but we're gonna keep moving along here to our other information. Black Ops 2, as we all know, did have a recent update, and now the message of the day on Black Ops 2 is, and so it begins. Obviously, it's hinting towards the start of this season of reveals and information, all that kind of stuff, going up into Treyarch's next title, but I personally believe that this is something a little bit further. It seems like a very simple message that you can probably look right over, but we know Treyarch, they like to get a little crafty with this kind of stuff. I have a feeling that this is going to be something also tying in with the storyline. Now, there were various elements missing from the game itself reported today, those being the B from the name Ballista, right above your ammo count where it actually tells you what weapon you have, the entire first digit of the 100 kill score whenever you actually get the XP earned and it pops up on your screen, as well as the 4 from the AN94, also being right where the name of the gun is listed above your ammo count. Now, as of right now, that's the only stuff that is actually listed that does not have the normal elements to them in game. Now, I was personally thinking that this might go a little bit further, but there is a nice little theory that comes out of this and may in fact go on further in the storyline. If you scramble those around a bit, you get B41. If you search that up, that'll link you to the B41 thermonuclear bomb. That was a bomb in the 1960s and the most powerful nuclear explosive ever developed. To give you an idea, if it ever were detonated, which it luckily wasn't, it could generate a fireball 4 miles in diameter, destroy reinforced concrete buildings 8 miles from detonation, and destroy residential structures 15 miles from the detonation point. Now, to put that into perspective a little bit more with a more relative status, the atom bomb's blast radius was just under 2 miles. So imagine all of the damage from an atom bomb, but on a much larger scale. A fireball incinerating absolutely everything would be double the entire damage that the atom bomb's entire range dealt. So that in itself is just incredibly powerful and something that would definitely be unreal to see in a Call of Duty game. Now, whether or not, again, this is all speculation, that is not 100% confirmed by any means, but it is something that came out of this that was quite peculiar and something that was really interesting and is catching a lot of traction within the communities. Now, the last thing that we're going to be talking about here today is the potential era of this next Call of Duty game. A lot of things are pointing towards hints of a 40s to 60s era, like the Snapchat footage that we've been getting, the information on a Dr. Salim, the Washington Conference and the Trident, the thermonuclear bomb. Pretty much everything that we talked about today kind of leans towards a 40s to 60s era. However, with close examination and paying attention to these Snapchats and footage that we've seen already, it shows like it's a flashback, not actually set in that period of time, playing to the favor of those who really want an old and future setting, something that is almost a compromise on both ends, and I'm really excited to see where this can actually come from. Now, the very last thing, and I promise this is it, we're going to be talking here about today, we've gone on for so long already, is the new theory, the Solaris theory. That is something that is starting to gain a little bit of traction in the community, though I don't see too many people talking about it. What it is was apparently some intel from James C. Burns, that the dudes over at Play the Game. If you guys do remember Ben, I talked about him in a video here not too long ago on my channel, but apparently they had some intel where James C. Burns, the guy who plays Woods or previously played Woods, says that this is going to be taking place in 2500 AD, so a long time in the future here, a couple hundred years, but we're going to be seeing flashbacks all the way to 500 years earlier into the 1940s and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be something without technology. Our civilization is extremely dumbed down and something that is going to be very interesting. We'll talk about this actually more in a video later, but I did want to present the basics to you guys here immediately. So that's where we're going to end it today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. 10 minutes of intel on Call of Duty 2015, all these rumors, information, leaks, whatever you want to call it. There's a ton of stuff here to talk about right now, and I guarantee you as soon as this is live, there's going to be even more to talk about going into tomorrow's video. So stick it right here up on my channel. Let me just think down there in the comment section down below, what of this do you take away from it? Is there anything that really sticks out to you? And if so, what may that be? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace. If you are Jake, that was greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of Call of Duty 2015 content, any new news and information, and I promise there's a ton of it. Anything that we get, it will be right here up on my channel, talking about it, discussing, and bringing it to you guys. So thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name is Nikolai Espresso. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.
Surprise, motherfucker.